Well, look, whenever you see a president talk about exceptionalism, what he's trying to say is the rules of civil behaviour doesn't apply to him, whether that's in invading another country or whether that's abuse of laws at home. In relation to Barack Obama's use of the Espionage Act against alleged journalistic sources and journalists, that's something new. So it's very important that people understand that this is not just a bit more of the same. It's a radical change. Barack Obama has prosecuted more people under the Espionage Act, more journalistic sources under the Espionage Act, than all previous presidents combined, going back to 1917. In fact, he's prosecuted double the number. So this is a deliberate, conscious decision by the White House to create a chilling effect using the Espionage Act as opposed to some other mechanism. But I think if we look at a bigger picture, okay, yes, there is some development in the United States and the UK, which is extremely serious. It's obvious to everyone. The rule of law is gradually starting to collapse. The mechanisms of government are lifting off from the population, from the judicial system. The judicial processes are becoming more and more secret. Here, introduction of secret courts. This is a sort of proto-fascism. I mean, it's a strong thing to say, but I think that's the correct description. In the United States, yes, that is making people extremely timid. It has made, The Guardian's done some good work here, but it has made The Guardian also very timid in its publications. It has been holding a lot of stories back. It's been extensively redacting. It's been holding documents back. Same in the United States. On the other hand, you can, just because you can smell the gunpowder in the air, you can smell the heat of the battle between those people who are revealing information about the crimes of state and war crimes and mass surveillance and so on, and those who are trying to suppress it. It doesn't tell you which side is winning. There's a serious conflict going on between a growing national security system in the West and those people who are trying to expose what that system is doing. That's for sure. Which one of these two groups is winning is not clear. We actually have some pretty important wins under our belt, as well as seeing many journalists surveilled and prosecuted. Well, for Edward Snowden, he's now safe in Russia. He has asylum for a one-year period formally, but I imagine that the Russians will be happy to extend that indefinitely. I'm more concerned in terms of present people at risk with our journalist Sarah Harrison, who was involved in getting Edward Snowden out of Hong Kong, spent 39 days with him in the Moscow airport, protecting him, filing asylum applications, and is still in Russia now. She's from the UK. As we know, the Guardian newspaper was raided, Glenn Greenwald's partner detained for 9 hours on the Counter-Terrorism Act here without charge, and a formal investigation, a formal terrorism investigation has started up in relation to all those people. In the case of Bradley Manning, there's no allegation, has never been an allegation that he has passed information on to another country, that he has sold information, that he was intending to harm the United States or its people in any manner whatsoever. So that's just a linguistic abuse to call speaking to the media espionage. Similarly, it's a linguistic abuse to say that WikiLeaks as a publisher, when it publishes, is conducting espionage. So the position that we are in is that an important alleged source of WikiLeaks, Private Manning, has been sentenced to 35 years. A tactical victory, believe it or not, for his defense team, because the US government was demanding life imprisonment without parole.